Hi everybody, and welcome to NorCal Slot Car Scene. Today I'm going to do a preview of a couple cars I'm working on for upcoming races. One is this weekend at Grizzly Mountain Raceway, and in a couple weeks we'll be racing at Red Hill Raceway in Santa Rosa, California. The first one is a brand new car for me. I just bought a Thunderslot Lola T70 coupe. I've had the Can-Am cars before, but this isn't the first time I've built one of the coupes for our Le Mans Classic racing. So I've started building it, and as you can see, I've taken the body off and I've already started working on the chassis. I've got about 7 grams of lead right in front of the motor, and I've tied down the motor lead wires with silicone adhesive. So I'm just getting started on it. I have mounted the rear tires. The rear tires I'm using are going to be NSR 5206 Super Grips non-Evo compound. These are kind of hard to find right now, but the AS25 Scale Auto tires seem to be an alternative, and I'll be having a video coming up on those tires because they work pretty well on my NSR P68 last weekend. So the reason I mounted the NSR tires on this new car is because my other two Thunderslot Can-Am cars already have the stock rubber and previously broken in. So I'm going to use those as well as trying the NSR 5206 Super Grips on them. So I have 2 different compounds of rubber to try. If you've run Thunderslot cars in the past, you know there's not a whole lot required to get them to go extremely well on wood tracks non-magnet racing. So this car has minimal modifications to it. I will be treating the front tires with fingernail polish to make them as slippery as possible, and then doing a full setup, which includes setting the ride height and so forth. The only other modifications I'm going to make to the Thunderslot car is probably to the gear ratios, because the race this weekend is on a little bit larger track, and it does allow for gear ratio changes. So I'll probably go from the 11 tooth to a 12 tooth on the pinion gear. But I'll do a full race report from this weekend's race next week. Another project I'm working on is my Trans Am cars. Last weekend at Silicon City Raceway, I didn't have much success in Trans Am. The car that I ran was one I've built and did a video on, and it ran extremely well. It's very fast, but just because it's a Challenger, the Challengers are top heavy. And so I'm going to do some modifications. The rules at Silicon City Speedway allow you to lower the Javelins and the Challengers and the Cougars. So I'm going to be doing a complete video next week on how to lower this and get it probably 2 to 3 millimeters lower. And hopefully that'll cure the problem it has with tipping because it's so top heavy. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next week. And thanks for watching. This is Jim Rose with NorCal Slot Car Scene.